Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Thursday, April 6, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money, and if you are interested in props and parlay picks, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link to our Patreon and to our new channel in the description and comments section below. Carolina Hurricanes vs Nashville Predators. Nashville has been completely depleted by injuries as well as trades at the NHL trade deadline. A total of 59 goals and 98 assists, Matt Duchene, Philip Forsberg, Roman Josi are sidelined amongst Nashville's top 3-point producers. Therefore, it's not surprising that Nashville struggles to score, averaging just 2.73 goals per game, and will be facing a Carolina blue line and goaltender that is allowing an average of only 2.52 goals per game, which is second fewest in the NHL. Carolina has won 4 of the last 5 head-to-head against Nashville, and on the road the Hurricanes have won 10 of their last 14. Nashville has lost 8 of its last 12 at home versus Carolina. 6 goals is not too many to ask for, as these teams were able to score 8 combined goals in their only game against each other this season. These teams have been scoring the puck just well enough as of late, as the Hurricanes are scoring 2.7 goals in their previous 3 games, while the Predators are averaging 3.33 goals in their last 3 games. The over has hit in 5 of the last 7 games against one another, so go with over 5.5 goals in this game. Rangers vs Louis Blues. The big difference in this matchup is between the pipes, as New York has 2 very strong goalies in Igor Shesterkin and Jaroslav Halak. Shesterkin has a goals against average of 2.52 in 55 appearances, while Halak has a 2.69 goals against average in 23 appearances. New York has won 8 of its last 11 overall, while St. Louis has lost 12 of its last 19. The St. Louis blue line and goaltending has been below average, allowing an average of 3.65 goals per game, which is 27th, and Jordan Binnington, the number 1 goalie for St. Louis, is allowing an average of 3.36 goals per game. Binnington and the Blues lost to the Rangers earlier this season 6-4. Binnington allowed all 6 goals while stopping just 18 of 24 shots he faced. Our team pick is New York Rangers. These teams are going to be able to score against one another, as in their only other game this season, they combined for 10 total goals. Neither team has been doing too well at killing penalties, as the Rangers are 13th in hockey with an 80.8 kill percentage, while the Blues are 29th in the sport with a 73.5 penalty kill percentage. The over has hit in 5 of their last 6 games against one another, so go with over 6.5 goals here. Philadelphia Flyers vs Dallas Stars. On the defensive end, Ivan Provorov has the most ice time with an average of 22.57 of ice time per game. Tony DeAngelo leads the Blue Liners in points, 42, goals, 11, and assists, 31, on the year. He additionally has a team-high 15 assists on the power play, while totaling 174 shots overall this season, highest among defenders. As a unit, the defense has surrendered an average of 3.32 goals per game, which ranks 22nd in the league. They are 21st in shots against with 31.6 and 24th in the penalty kill, successfully killing off 75.5% of power plays for the opposition. Carter Hart has done slightly better as of late, but he still carries a 2.90 GAA and a .909 save percentage heading into their contest against Florida. Although Philadelphia is towards the bottom of the conference, things could be much worse without Hart in goal. 4 players are listed on the injury report for the Flyers. Ryan Ellis and Cam Atkinson are out for the season with a pelvis and a neck injury. Carter Hart is out indefinitely with a lower body injury, and Sean Couturier is out until late March with a back ailment. While Philadelphia is looking forward to the end of the season and has nothing to play for, the Dallas Stars are in the fight of their lives for the division crown. I expect Dallas, who is relatively injury-free, to take advantage of Philadelphia and their backup goalie. Dallas is also playing at home, where they are 19-10-9. Philadelphia is 12-18-8 when they play away from home. While Dallas is near the top 10 in several offensive and defensive categories, Philadelphia is scraping the bottom offensively and not great defensively. In their last 3 wins, Dallas has won by at least 3 goals. Dallas is additionally 4-0 in their last 4 versus an opponent with a winning percentage under .400. Philadelphia has gone 0-5 in their last 5 matches against Dallas. Our team pick is Dallas Stars minus 1.5 goals. In their last 3 games, Dallas has totaled at least 6 goals. Philadelphia has totaled at least 6 goals in their previous 4 matches. Therefore, I will be taking the over. Carter Hart is out for Philadelphia, so I expect Dallas to come out firing against Philadelphia's backup. The Flyers have scored at least 2 goals in their last 11 contests, and Dallas has averaged 4 goals in their last 4 games. I expect the offenses to come alive and beat those averages. Following a win, Dallas has reached the over 10 of their last 11 games. Philadelphia has hit the over in their last 4 contests versus a team with a winning record. Our total pick is over. Chicago Blackhawks vs Vancouver Canucks. Vancouver's offense has been climbing, as they are now 11th in the league in goal production, with an average of 3.34 per game. They are 22nd in shots per game with 29.8, so while they aren't getting many shots off, they are producing quality shots. Their face-off win percentage is ranked 18th with a 49.5% win rate, and they are 12th on the power play, with a 22.2% conversion rate. Elias Pettersson leads the way with 97 points and 37 goals, while Quinn Hughes has a team-high 66 assists. Pettersson also has the highest plus ratio at plus 14, along with a team-high 243 shots. JT Miller has the most power play assists among forwards with 18 and is second in shots with 209. Dakota Joshua has the most penalty minutes among offensive skaters with 60 minutes, and Andrei Kuzmenko has the most power play goals on the squad with 13. Vancouver has several players on the injury list, and all 9 are out indefinitely or for the rest of the season. Ekman Larsson, Dermott, Pearson, and Poolman are the bigger names out of the group. The minus 220 money line is too safe for me and doesn't provide enough of an advantage for me to bet on, so I would be putting my money on the Blackhawks. Vancouver has a better record on the road as opposed to at home, and Chicago will be looking to keep their momentum going after their victory against Calgary. The Blackhawks are letting their younger players earn more reps, and they will want to prove themselves by playing as hard as they can. Meanwhile, Vancouver has lost their last 4 games in a row and have no reason to play as hard as Chicago now that their playoff chances are squashed. Vancouver is dealing with more injuries, and their goaltending situation is a mess. The Canucks are 1-4 in their last 5 home games and 1-6 in their last 7, following a loss of 3 or more goals. Our team pick is Chicago Blackhawks money line. While Chicago's offense has been woeful this season, I expect the younger players will be trying their best to earn a spot for next year. When I combine that with Vancouver's goaltending issues, I expect the total to reach at least 7 goals. The offense of the Canucks isn't too shabby either with their goal production. Chicago's goaltenders have not been stellar this season either, which gives both teams the opportunity to score in bunches. Vancouver has one of the worst penalty kills in the league, so if there was ever a time for Chicago to be successful on the power play, it would be this game. Vancouver has hit the over in 6 of their last 7 home games, and Chicago has a 5-0-2 record on the over in their last 7 games versus an opponent with a losing record. Our total pick is over 6.5 goals. Los Angeles Kings vs Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights have won 6 of their last 9 games and 2 of their last 3 home games. They are playing well offensively, scoring 15 goals in their last 3 home games. They have also played well on special teams, converting over 20% of their power play opportunities. The Kings aren't great at killing penalties, and they've struggled defensively on the road, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Golden Knights in this game. The Kings have lost 3 of their last 5 games, and they split their last 4 road games. They have struggled offensively in recent games, scoring only 8 goals in their last 4 road games. They have played well on special teams, converting over 24% of their power play opportunities. Unfortunately for them, the Golden Knights have killed over 77% of their penalties, and they're playing well defensively, giving up 7 goals in their last 3 games, so expect them to keep Los Angeles' offense in check. Go with Vegas to cover the money line. Both teams have been putting pressure on the opposing defenses, and goalie as Vegas is 15th, with 31.7 shot attempts per game, while Los Angeles is 10th in the sport, with 32.3 shot attempts per game thus far. These teams are 2 very solid offensive teams, and the goaltending has not been doing too great when looking at the entire season, so there are going to be opportunities to score the puck here. The over is 3-0-1 in their last 4 games against each other in T-Mobile Arena, so go with over 6 goals in this game. Arizona Coyotes vs Seattle Kraken. The Coyotes were blasted by the Kraken 8-1 on the road in their last game and have lost 8 games in a row. They have the worst road record in the NHL and have been lit up for 25 goals in their last 4 games. On the other side of the coin, the Kraken have won 3 of 4 games and in their last 2, outscored their opponents 13-3. They are still trying to secure their first playoff appearance and have a lot to play for. Look for them to kill it on both sides of the ice again and easily beat the Coyotes, handing them their 9th loss in a row. The Kraken beat the Coyotes by 7 goals in the recent matchup and will win this one by at least 2 goals, so take the puck line, minus 1.5 goals minus 133 to get better odds. Our team pick is Kraken puck line minus 1.5 goals. When these teams recently met in Seattle, the total went over, and that was the lone matchup this season. Arizona's last 4 games have gone over, and I am leaning towards that pick in this game. They have given up 25 goals in their last 4 games. The Kraken, who have an over record of 9-4 in their last 13 games, have totaled 13 goals in their last 2 games. Seattle will play great on the attack, again peppering the reeling Coyotes, and even with the Kraken playing solid defense, the over is the pick with all the goals they will score. Take the over 6.5 goals. Colorado Avalanche vs San Jose Sharks. The reigning champs are fighting for the Central Division title, so I'm backing the Avs to beat the puck line in this matchup against the lowly Sharks. Colorado has been impressive as of late, winning 7 straight contests away from home. The Avs have won 5 consecutive games versus San Jose, and I'm expecting them to extend their dominance over the Sharks, whose 5-on-5 defense is one of the worst in the league. San Jose is 4-15 Sioux in its past 19 games overall, and 2-10 Sioux in its previous 12 outings on the home ice. The Sharks have only won one of their last 5 home meetings with Colorado. Take the Colorado Avalanche minus 1.5 goals. When these teams met in the last game, the total went over, and in the last 21 games between these teams in San Jose, the over record is 15-5-1. That is the pick I am leaning for in this game, and Colorado has an over record of 3-0-1 in their last 4 games. They have totaled 9 goals in the last 2 games and will light the lamp a few times in this one. While the Avs will also play good defense, they will give up a couple of goals facing a Sharks team that has totaled 17 goals in their last 4 games. A defensive battle this game will not be, which is why the over is the pick. Take the over 6.5 goals.